Today, we're going to be talking about the most surprising thing that animals have shared with me about euthanasia and my intuitive connections with them. Hi, my name's Danielle MacKinnon. I am an animal communicator. That means pet psychic. I've been missing from YouTube for a while. I feel like YouTube's like, Danielle, where are you? I am in Costa Rica right now. I am working on my third book. I'm supposed to be finishing it, but it seemed like a better idea to make a YouTube. What does that say? Okay, so I'm going to share with you the most surprising thing that animals have shared with me, and the thing that I feel has helped a lot of people around the idea of euthanasia, because we seem to very often feel very guilty, very bad. There's a lot of emotions that come up around euthanasia. So I'm going to share it with you, but don't be like, oh, that's what it is, and then click off, because I need to explain it. There's a whole thing behind it. And stay tuned, because I'm going to talk about the timing on this, which is such a big deal to so many people. When animals are planning their passing, and yes, I did say planning their passing, and you can learn more about that in Our Animals Afraid to Die video. It's somewhere, it's at one of my fingers. One of the choices that they make is around euthanasia. So what does that mean? That means if we imagine that an animal has a whole list of, well, I could die this way, I could die that way, I could die this way. One of those choices is euthanasia. They have told me time and time again, they are not against euthanasia. I've never met an animal who, when I'm psychically connecting with them, said that is morally wrong. But there's a process that has to go on around euthanasia. And that process happens when the animal's choosing this at a bigger, deeper spiritual level. And then they're giving us signs, they're giving us clues, they're giving us nudges, they're making us think about it, they're making us start to look it up on the web, they're making us talk to people about it. You know, when you're going through all that, is it time? I don't know, what's up? I don't know, this is hard. When you're in that space, it's because your animal's starting to get you to think about this. We don't realize how much our animals influence us when we think we're not psychic, which most people think they're not psychic. They aren't. They are. Everybody is. But your animal is kind of starting to get you, nudging you to start thinking about this, nudging you to start contemplating this. Doesn't mean that the minute you think about this, that means your animal is sending you a message that it's time. No. Because some animals know that some people need more time to warm up to the idea. So it's not the moment you think it, wow, that's the sign from my animal, it's time. But they do start bringing it into your consciousness, bringing it up so that you can be thinking about it, so that you can be almost like preparing. Of course, there are instances where there's no question. Something happened and wow, we have to euthanize her because of whatever just happened. And those are almost like the easy times. But the times that I'm talking about here are the times when the animal is very sick, for example, and or the animal has no quality of life anymore. And so that animal it has chosen euthanasia and needs to get that message over to you so that you can start working with that message. Okay, now we're going to talk about the timing. The timing is huge. We get upset, we get distraught. I think we did it too soon. I think we did it too late. I think I made her suffer, that kind of thing. We go through all of this. But what I want you to understand is what the animals show me is that they drive the bus on the timing. So when you finally go, wow, I think we have to do this now, it's because your animal is shifting the energy to get you to make that decision. If you scheduled the visit with the vet on Saturday, but something happened and it ended up not being able to happen until Monday, that's fine. That was what was supposed to happen according to the needs, the spiritual needs, the energetic needs of your beloved pet leaving their body.